You're about to open a window into the life of a ghost hunter. We'll show you dark, creepy roads that fade into the night. We'll show you haunted places, but most importantly, we'll show you what happens along the way there.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff.
I'm Linda.
And I'm Will.
And we are on the road for another weekend full of some paranormal exploits, if you will. Is exploit the word?
Yeah.
All right. The first stop tonight, well, not the first stop. Let me say the first case is going to be down in Danville, which is a pretty cool area from what I hear. Now, I'm under the impression at this point that we're probably not going to be able to run video at that residence because they want it kept private, as far as I know at this point. So we probably won't be able to show you anything from that investigation, but hopefully we'll be able to take you with us around Danville a little bit, check out some points of interest down there.
Right.
And then, if all goes well, we're heading out to Russell County on Saturday, and we're going to be camping out on this haunted land where there's been everything from cryptids to a ghost lady out in the woods screaming and all kinds of stuff, graveyards and good stuff.
Yeah,
so
sounds good.
looking forward to it.
It's going to be a fun weekend, guys.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Yes,
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Ghosts and cryptids, oh my. I can't wait.
And some grub.
Yeah.
So,
great.
Of course.
yeah, there might be a loves coming up in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
Sticking with stuff that we know for now.
Yeah.
But I got a unique, I got a lead. Someone texted me and told me to check out this place. It's called like Biscuit House or something like that. I have to look it up again. I have to look up the text again.
A biscuit house?
Something
I've heard
like
of
that.
Biscuitville.
Down in Biscuitville, maybe? It's down in Danville. And it's a restaurant that's down there in
Yeah.
Danville.
There's Biscuitvilles.
Yeah, so might have to check that place out.
Yeah, we definitely do, because we passed them a bunch of times, and I always thought to myself, I want to go to Biscuitville. Like, I like some biscuits. But it's funny to think that they can take something like a biscuit and make an entire restaurant around it. Like, what do they do with these biscuits that make them, like, you know, a full menu?
I don't know. I imagine you can do a lot with them. Biscuits and gravy.
Wayside Bagels did it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
So, well, we'd have to check in there, see what it's all about. Well, we'll keep you posted. And we're originally going to camp tonight, but that didn't happen. With this investigation, it's going to start at midnight.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a late one. And I managed to set us up with a 3-star hotel. So it'll be fun. Right there on Main Street in Danville.
So we're wearing our mask and the loves.
Yeah.
We picked up Megan along the way.
Hi.
Megan.
Oh, yeah.
There's Megan.
She's got a big dog on hers.
I know.
Three
Yeah.
puppies on hers.
I found it at a.
Yeah, I've got the don't tread on me.
Yeah, but we're stopping off at this Love's. We're driving along 58, and there is nothing along 58, like the whole way down here.
Nothing. No towns, no nothing.
Nothing. And Route 58 is one of those paranormal routes. There's a lot of paranormal activity that happens along it. Everything from aliens and UFOs to ghosts.
Oh my.
Yeah. So it's quite an exciting route to drive down. Just nothing to see really at night. It's a lot of, dark road, I guess.
Yeah.
But here we are at Love's. Gonna stop in here, and getting a little hungry actually. Come to think of it, I don't know how I'm gonna eat with this mask on though.
A smoked turkey drumstick.
Man, do you have to heat it up, or you just eat it like that?
I don't know. Let's see.
That looks pretty good.
Huh. It doesn't tell you a price. Oh yeah, it does. Busch Gardens, get on your game. This is only $4.99. At Busch Gardens, it's like what, $8.99, $10.99?
Yeah, it's pretty steep at Busch Gardens.
No.
Yeah.
Come to your local Loves and get a drumstick for $4.99. Jeez.
So, Will, what do you got over there?
I don't remember. It's a teriyaki sandwich with bacon, some Chipotle ranch, and some Southwest ranch.
Oh, man.
Plenty
that
of
looks
ranch.
pretty
All
good.
the ranches that they had. So I'm just gonna take a delicate.
Oh, man. That's an obnoxious bite.
This is good stuff.
So, what do you got there, Megan?
No. Spicy Italian.
That's from Subway? Mm-hmm. Did you eat it, most of it already, or is it? It looks like a hamburger almost.
Mm-hmm. It's a little sandwich.
Oh, that's interesting. I'd never seen that before.
Like me, little.
So I got steak and cheese, which I haven't had from Subway in a long time, but I really like it. And I got a little bit of onions and some, like black olives and mayonnaise and stuff on it, but it's quite good. Nice and warm.
Well, I too got the steak and cheese, and I got it loaded up. I got some jalapeno peppers, some banana peppers, some olives, some onion. I got some tomatoes and lettuce because I like to be healthy. So, and some sriracha sauce on there. Some jalapenos fell off the end there. Those are some good things, but I'm gonna take a little bite of this thing right here.
There's your healthy tomato.
That's a good sandwich. So we got this. It's some kind of a chocolate thing.
It's a Bueno bar or something.
Bueno bar.
Megan gave it to us.
This is courtesy of Megan. We're gonna split this 3 or 4 ways here because there's 3 or 4 pieces. Oh, she's eating a ton of them. So let's open this thing up.
Try that thing out.
See what it's all about. Let's see if I can kind of. Let's see. Am I missing something about opening this?
Some Bueno wrapping there.
Yeah, that wrapping. No bueno.
Muy bueno.
Oh, it's a little melted.
Oh, okay.
But there's a piece of it. It looks like it's got some kind of a wafer and some kind of like caramel or something sticking out of it there.
Whoa, a little bit bumpy. Huh.
And Megan swears by these things. She says it's the best thing since Hershey's. So we'll see. That was really good. You want to try it?
I do. Yeah, let me see if I can work a little piece of it out here. Is this Hispanic chocolate?
I don't know. I came from Walmart. That's all I know.
Not exactly what I expected.
Like that?
No.
Yes.
Oh, it's Kinder.
Not bad.
Oh, okay.
It's like a light wafer.
Yeah. So it's the German milk chocolate.
I was gonna say this has got kind of a hazelnut. I'm guessing like Swiss or German. Yeah.
Yeah.
Germans love their hazelnut.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's got a good like aftertaste to it, kind of.
We'll try one of those.
Here we go. Let's see what we got.
Will actually has a collared shirt on tonight.
I do.
I'm not sure why, but
It's like 80 degrees out there.
Yeah.
he looks like he doesn't belong with us.
Yeah, he looks educated.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Prestigious.
German chocolate.
Yeah, you can taste that hazelnut in it. Yeah.
I like it, but you have to have a taste for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Jeff is not a German chocolate kind of guy.
I like German chocolate. I do.
Yeah, he's more into the Hershey's.
Hershey's is where it's at for me. Anything that's made by Hershey's. They make a plethora of different kinds of chocolates. Everything from Reese's peanut butter cups to Rolos.
To York peppermint patties.
Yes.
Those are
How
one
can we
of my
do without
favorites.
such a thing?
Yeah. So, no more Bueno chocolate for you, huh?
I would take it if someone gave it to me. So we happened into a Sheetz here, somewhere near South Boston. And, well, where's your mask, man? Where's your mask? Look, everyone's got one on. That guy back there's got one on. Look, see?
The police aren't anymore.
There's like, I know, there's like one person in here.
Yeah, literally, if I
besides you.
pan this around, like, no one.
There's one behind us, so. We're one.
So you were talking about the pizza here at Sheetz. You got it before.
No, I didn't get it before, but I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can customize your own pizza at Sheetz. You can put on your own toppings, own cheese. I think you could choose, like, instead of marinara, you could choose, like, cheese or barbecue.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
It's
We'll
like
do
a
it next
pizza
time.
place where you make your own pie.
Tomorrow night, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And when we go camping, we'll have our own personalized pizza.
Perfect campfire food, I think.
There it is. So I wasn't here for the last Gas Grub and Ghost, but I saw that Jeff had a delicious concoction of Hershey's, and it's a Hershey's Mrs. Fresley Deluxe triple chocolate cake. I saw it drip all over his mouth onto his shirt, and I was like, I gotta have it. So I'm really excited to try this.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed.
It's 400 calories, but I hope it tastes like 1,200. That's what I'm going for.
So this is something you don't see every day. Coca-Cola Tic Tacs. I'm wondering if they actually taste like cola, or if they're just branded with the Coca-Cola.
I don't know, but I'd be willing to try them.
I would too. It says artificially flavored mints, so it's still kind of ambiguous.
Right.
Not real sure.
I would think
It
a mint
says-
can't taste like Coca-Cola though, Scott, because mint is a distinct flavor.
It does, because if you see at the top corner here, it says made with Coca-Cola.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Limited edition. You can't get this forever.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. That's pretty cool.
So I'm finally gonna tear into this this Hershey's concoction. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all broken up.
man, looks like it, yeah.
Nice. Perfect. That's the way I like it. Just messy. It's falling apart. All right, here we go. Oh no. It's so dry.
It's dry.
It's really dry. It's good.
You might have got to open one.
You got one that some big guy sat on and in the truck on the way over here.
It's good, but it makes a mess.
Didn't it have a little dollop of like chocolate frosting stuff inside it? Okay. Yeah.
That is the best part.
See, the ones that we got were like the cake was actually really moist too.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Those
it
things
was.
were amazing. Just amazing. But I guess it's
Yeah,
hit or
someone
miss.
sat in this. The truck driver that delivered this sat in it.
Yeah.
In like 90-degree heat. And now I'm enjoying it. It's good.
All right, everybody. So this is what a 3-star hotel looks like. What do you say, Will?
I feel like I'm at home. Look at this. We got a microwave.
I know,
We
right?
got an 80-inch LED flat screen TV.
Is that 80-inch? That's not 80
In
inch.
European. I think they use
Like
80
centimeters?
meters or something. I don't know what that means.
But yeah, there's also free Wi-Fi.
Whoa.
Megan, that's a cool shirt you got on there. What's that? What is that shirt?
Six, man. man. Got your sticks.
I don't have anything cool on my shirt. I'm sorry.
You got the collar though.
I got the collar.
I got
Actually,
a collar
I'm
too,
gonna-
but you can't really see it as
I'm gonna
much.
Pop the collar, actually.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Pop it.
Well, here we are in Danville. The morning after staying at our hotel room here. What was the name of this hotel?
The Economy Inn.
The Economy Inn, and it's actually a decent place for the price that you pay. I
Right.
mean, very clean. You see them cleaning in the morning, and the hotel room was fairly clean. So
Yeah.
we had a good night's sleep. Interesting investigation last night.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the video will never make it out because it's, you know, kept private. Some
Right.
sensitive stuff that was going on.
Hey,
But
Will.
hey, Will, good morning,
Hey.
Will, or good
Yes.
afternoon. No, it's only about noon. We did that investigation. We got there around midnight, and we went until about 5 o'clock in the morning. So it was quite a time. It was 2 houses actually that were across the street from each other that we're investigating. But now we're gonna head out into Danville, find somewhere to eat. Maybe check out that Biscuitville. Sounds like they might have some breakfast
Yeah,
there.
we gotta find a Biscuitville.
Maybe.
Yes.
And before we leave here, there might be a site of interest that we want to check out,
Definitely.
known as the wreck of the old 97, which has always been something that I heard about in song.
Yes.
You know, it's always been kind of a famous place to me that I've always wanted to visit.
Right. Now it's just a ravine off the side of the highway.
Right. But let's check it out.
Sounds interesting. Fried steak, jalapeno pimento.
So I got to say, at first glance, quite a menu here at Biscuitville.
Yes.
Everything was on biscuits that
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw, hence the name,
Everything.
Biscuitville.
Yeah.
And everything looked slightly amazing in the pictures.
It did.
So I'm eager to unveil this and see what we got here.
So what I really wanted was the steak biscuit with pimento cheese, but I felt like that might be kind of too much. Just first thing in the morning, you know?
Ah, there's the hash brown.
Yep, and here's somebody's biscuit. And there's also a hash brown floating down in here. And then,
Hey, yeah, unveil that there.
Will.
Megan, what do you got there? What is that?
It's not mine, it's Will.
Oh, yeah, it's got some lettuce on it, Will?
That's not lettuce.
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 That's an egg.
Oh, it's an egg. It kind of looked like a little bit of a leaf falling out
It's
there.
my ultimate sausage biscuit.
Let's take a look at that ultimate sausage.
So the ultimate sausage
biscuit.
biscuit. It's really hot, so I can't take a big bite.
That's fine.
But it's 2
Sure that's
sausage
not the honey
patties with an
chicken?
egg white and some
Spicy
cheese.
honey chicken?
No.
Oh, man, that looks good.
I'm gonna take a tiny bite because I think it's gonna
These
burn my
look like
mouth.
spicy. This one does. What does this one look like? What did you order?
I just ordered this. That might be that might be the spicy one.
All right, what do we got here? What are we looking at?
We can't tell. We know it's chicken.
Mhm.
We can't tell if it's the spicy honey chicken that you and I ordered, or
Well,
if it's regular chicken.
Unveil the other two. Two of them should
Wait.
look the same.
Yeah, that one looks different.
This one's definitely got honey on it. It's sticky.
Those are usually.
This has got honey. Yeah. So these are ours.
All right.
Ketchup. So simple, yet elegant. See, you can see the honey on it.
Yeah.
Kind of drippy and nasty. So I'm gonna keep this paper wrapped around it because I'm a little bit worried about getting too sticky.
Should have gotten that.
That's pretty good. Not bad at all.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of take a look at the hash brown to start out with here. We can break it apart and take a look. It's nice and crispy on the outside. Looks like it's fresh. It feels fresh. It's hot.
Right.
Very good. Perfectly done hash brown. You know, like sometimes you get them from various restaurants and they're soggy. They're really floppy. This one's not. I mean, this one's a solid hash brown.
Nice firm.
Nice firm hash brown.
hash brown.
Very good, but I'm eager to try this spicy honey sandwich. Spicy honey chicken sandwich. And it is hot. Mmm. That's a good biscuit.
So in Danville, Virginia, back in the 1720s, an explorer named William Byrd went all the way up to this point to see where the boundaries ended between North Carolina and Virginia. So when he got here, he saw the beauty of the mountains in the area, and he named the river that's here Dan, because he felt that he traveled from Dan to Beersheba, or Beersheba. And after that, a small colony of people started developing after the American Revolution in 1793. They started to form their own little township, and not long after that, the Virginia Tobacco Company issued a charter for these warehouses that you see behind us, all the way back in 1793. So these are some really old warehouses. As a matter of fact, during the Civil War, as many as 5,000 federal soldiers were held captive here in some of these warehouses. During the war, there was a bout of dysentery and a smallpox epidemic that led to about 1,300 deaths at those camps, where most of those Union soldiers are now buried at the Danville National Cemetery. On April 4th, 1865, Jefferson Davis was also here, and he chartered for Danville to be the new capital of the Confederacy. So at some point here in Danville was the capital of the entire South for the Civil War. So we got some pretty interesting history here at Danville, a place that's tucked into the mountainside in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty interesting and very beautiful.
Give him his orders at Monroe, Virginia, saying, Pete, you're way behind time. This is not 38, but it's old 97. You must put her in center on time. He looks round, says to his black greasy fireman, just shove on in a little more coal. And when we cross that White Oak Mountain, you can watch old 97 roll. It's a mighty rough road from Lynchburg to Danville, and a line on a 3-mile grade. It was on that grade that he lost his average, and you see what a jump he made.
So I'm pretty impressed by how deep this ravine is, and I'm kind of surprised it's so overgrown that you really can't even see the river from here. I wish it was a little more cleared out, just because it's such a historical spot, but pretty cool to be here and look around.
One of the worst train wrecks in Virginia history. It's amazing. There's not even evidence that there was even a train track here at this
No,
point.
there's not a hint of it. They must have torn the tracks up probably right after the accident occurred. I would imagine they would have taken all the train tracks up, ripped everything up. I thought that the train probably crossed the river over here somewhere. And indeed, there is an old bridge that looks like it was an old train trestle bridge just down the river a little bit. So I'm wondering if it crossed right there. But yeah. It could be that the railroad tracks were actually where this road is now. So one thing we need to check, see, here we are right here. Here's the main street where we cross the river. If you go downriver just a little bit, there's actually Riverside Trail, I think is what they call it.
It's
see
down
this
there.
green trail? Mm-hmm. It comes across that old train trestle that I saw.
It goes underneath.
We passed
it
up
on the
underneath
way.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a really rusted out old train trestle over
walk
down
Really?
the,
We got to
yeah.
go check that out.
Yeah, I don't think we can walk down there. I think
There's
it's
a
too
path
far.
down there. Or we might
Yeah.
not be able to get that far.
Yeah,
but
we
there's-
can't get to the path right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we'd have to drive down to where.
Let's find out.
Access the path.
So we're driving around looking for possible places where the railroad tracks could have gone. We looked at a couple of trestles that crossed over the river, and we came upon one that goes to like the oldest warehouse in Virginia, or in Danville at least, which is closed down now. But we found this little side road, and there's some old steps going up here, and there's a gate that's wide open with an overgrown road. And I think we're gonna check it out and see what might lie down this road.
Let's go.
Massive. Just because.
Can't be too careful.
No.
Unless it was like part of the train trestle.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Yeah, that's one like one of the support stanchions for it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's one of the old supports for it. Yeah, there's another pillow right here. Bless you. Amazing.
I'm wondering if this wasn't actually train tracks up here, but if it was more so it went over here to a loading dock.
Yeah.
And this was the way they took all the goods into their warehouse.
That makes sense.
Cross down here.
Some old clothes down here. Those are really old clothes. Right here.
Oh yeah.
There's a stake over there in the water. Looks like a crook. What is that? A shirt or jacket or something?
Yeah, there's
Hung up to the tree?
nobody wearing it, is there?
No,
That's
not that I
good.
know of. Yeah, off to the left, it looks like it goes underneath. That's where the water flows.
Yeah, look at these little archways. You can kind of see the little archway over there.
Yeah. Look at all these fish in here.
Good fishing spot. Might have better luck than Hidden Valley.
Yeah, I'll actually be able to eat tonight.
Yeah, that's been there for some time, huh?
Yeah. Look at that. That little tiny horseshoe.
Oh, wow. It looks like maybe a bracket to something.
Maybe.
Pretty old, whatever it is.
It is.
So we crossed over the stream and we're heading down here to what appears to be a bridge that crosses over. We're not sure how old it is. We just kind of caught a glimpse of it from upstream. And now we're trying to get to it. It looks like it's pretty well overgrown too, that bridge. Thanks.
Here we are.
Wow, look at this. It's hard to tell how long it's been since anybody's been to this.
It's all broken up down through here.
Yeah, it's been a long time since anybody's used this bridge.
Kind of scared to walk across it. Like it's just gonna
Yeah.
cave in.
And it looks like the old early 1900s vehicle bridges.
Yeah.
You know how they had the reinforced wood on the sides where the tires would go?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it kind of looks like.
Yeah. This is where they would cross.
We were saying that this structure behind us, we don't think it could have been a trestle, maybe at one time, but not in its more recent use. I mean, for one, it's closed in. I've never
Yeah.
seen a closed in train trestle,
No.
but also that I don't think there's enough support underneath it.
No, because you only have just like those blocks down that way, but underneath is not reinforced like you would
Right.
a railroad track.
Right. Yeah, it's something. So, like you said, maybe for vehicles or for foot traffic, people coming to work might have used it. We don't know, but what's crazy is we're here on this bridge that's just kind of here in the middle of nowhere, forgotten. Kind of like the side of the wreck. It's just out there in the woods. It's all overgrown. You know, we see these pictures of these women in these dresses walking around down there amongst the wreck, and now it's just long overgrown. And this structure that's behind us here, though, you can see that from all over, you know, the river where we were in Danville. And we follow it, leads us right here, kind of to the middle of nowhere. Pretty cool.
It's overgrown. Like I can't imagine cars were driving across here just, you know, maybe 50 years ago or so, maybe
Yeah.
earlier.
Absolutely. So we're looking through here, and we're not far from where the historical marker was for the wreck of the old 97. And it looks like this clearing, perhaps maybe this is where there was railroad tracks that came through. Walk up the trail a little farther, and
Wipe off.
could this have been one of the grounding stones or whatever for the trestle?
Yeah,
Looks like it.
could have been.
So we might not be far from where that wreck occurred. Well, we're definitely not far from where it occurred, but where that trestle once was, I should say.
Check this out. Soft croissant with peanut butter, cream, and chocolate filling. 7 days. I wonder why it's called 7 days. 7 days baking flavor and every day. So what's the expiration date?
7 days.
No, July 17th, so that's about a month.
It's like that movie, The Ring. Like
Yeah,
once
you
you
got
open
7
it, you got
days.
7 days to eat it, or you're gonna die from it.
Okay.
It's gonna kill you.
This is actually healthier for you than the Hershey stuff.
Really?
Yeah. It's
I'm
only
surprised.
$3.60. The Hershey stuff was like what, 400 altogether?
Yeah.
See, you can get a croissant with what is this, hazelnut? No, peanut butter and chocolate. It's not that German stuff. It's chocolate. It's not hazelnut.
Made in
Get
Germany.
one of these. Get one of these. Where are these from? These are from
Germany.
New Jersey. Close enough.
So an interesting time down here in Danville. It was pretty cool to look around, to go to these sites, to explore back in the woods and find these old foundations and old structures that once were.
Right.
And to be there near the site of this horrible disaster that happened back in 1903 and see what it looks like today.
Yeah.
How much the landscape has changed, and there's little evidence of this wreck ever happening other than just a historical marker that sits up on the hill.
Right.
Quite an amazing place to be, just to feel the
Definitely.
energy in the air and to imagine this happening on that fateful night.
Yeah.
But we stopped off at a Sheets, and we're getting ready to head out to Russell County to explore some haunted land where we'll be camping tonight. And Linda, I see something that has Hershey's written on it.
Yeah, these are
In your
Hershey's
hand.
Swiss rolls.
Ooh.
We tried the cupcakes once before, so I think that this time I might have to try to get these Swiss rolls. Same brand,
Miss
same
Freshley's.
wonderful chocolate.
Yep.
So here we go.
Be interesting to try. Let's get some road snacks and hit the road.
Hey Jeff, what are you doing there?
You already know.
Nice.
Filling up the cooler with some ice. Ready to open the Mrs. Freshley's Deluxe Hershey's Swiss rolls. And my expectations are that these are going to be as wonderful as those cupcakes were that we had a couple weeks ago. But I don't know. It seems to be hit or miss, because Will had some bad luck with the Hershey's cupcakes last night. But I'm thinking that was just that one pack. I think most of them are probably exceeding the expectations. But here we go. Oh man, look at it. You want to take a look at that roll right there?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. I'm gonna just take a little bite, see what's in the middle. That is good Swiss roll.
So, I'm opening up this soft croissant. It's chocolate and peanut butter in the middle of a croissant. So, let's see how this is. Alright. So you notice how on the outside it doesn't have like chocolate chips on top like sometimes they do. Mm-hmm. It's all in the middle. So let's take a bite and see. So strong.
In 1 mile,
It's good.
slight right turn to merge onto US 58 west towards Stewart.
It tastes like Nutella. Yeah, like you don't even
is.
taste the peanut butter. It tastes like Nutella, just the chocolate and peanut butter combined. It's really good. I just probably won't ever get it again.
What are your thoughts on the Swiss rolls?
They're good. I have to agree with you. They're not quite as good as the little cupcake muffin things that we had. But they're still, as far as a Swiss cake roll, they're very good. You really do taste that Hershey's chocolate in it.
So we're driving out here through, I'm not even sure what part of Virginia we're in, but this road just kind of snaked up the side of a mountain here, and it came to a place called Lover's Leap Wayside. And the scene from here is breathtaking. This is an amazing view, and I'm gonna pan around here. I've never seen a view like this. It's quite a view, isn't it?
It is. Look at this trail. I'm not about to walk down this thing, but it's obvious that people have been taking this trail down to a lower vantage point for quite some time.
So we hiked down the trail just a little bit to a better vantage point where you can see clear across this valley here.
Look at that top flat part on that top of that mountain.
Yeah, look at that big field up there.
Oh my god, I'd love to have a house up there.
Man, and the house is right on the edge of the mountain there. I'd be afraid of,
I know, right?
I don't know. That's some heights right there.
Yeah.
So it looks like we stopped short of the actual overlook.
Yeah.
Come down the road a little bit more, and there's a perfect view out across the valley. Is that the direction that we're heading?
I believe
No.
so. No?
No.
No. That's looking up towards Roanoke.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Of course, you
okay.
can't see it from here, but it's in that general direction.
So that's a little like northwest of where we're going. Okay. So we're going through these really freaking tall mountains right over here.
Yeah.
That's where we're headed.
Sounds like an adventure.
It does.
And somewhere out in these mountains, imagine Bigfoot's lurking. He's out there.
He is. He's out there somewhere.
He is. I mean, look at all these trees, all this coverage, all these places for him to hide.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, America. Come in with the mask and everything.
So we stopped at this Pilot Flying J out here along 81, about 2 hours to our location in Russell County. Bathrooms were closed, but that gave us the opportunity to use the bathrooms in the showers. I didn't even know they had bathrooms in the showers. Now, when I say use the bathroom in the shower, I don't mean we went in the shower and used the bathroom.
Turn on the water and just pee in the
yeah,
shower.
no, they had a toilet in there with the shower, and these showers were nice.
They were great.
Like, we've always thought about it, like, you know, you're traveling, you need to sleep in the car somewhere. One of the downsides is you don't have a shower in the morning. Love's Pilot Flying J is the place to get a shower.
Yes.
Confused it with Love's for a minute there, but I imagine Love's probably has similar showers
They probably
as well.
do too, but it was really nice. Like when you walk in, you have the toilet, you have a sink to wash your hands with, and they have a shower with like soap that you can dispense. They got a little cubby hole to put your stuff in. Like it's really nice. They have a fan in there that blows on you.
That was pretty
It's
cool.
really cool.
I liked it. I'll take a shower here.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So we're following the clients up to this camping area here, or this land. That's her old family land. What are our thoughts as we're going along here through these windy mountain roads?
I mean, the area is really cool. It's a very nice area. I'm just a little sketched out now because what she was saying just a moment or two ago. Yeah, you know, she said that it's like as soon as a week ago they saw something up there that was kind of scared them, and they've found big piles of scat with, you know, like, so they're pretty sure that they've seen Bigfoot up in these mountains, and it's been fairly recent. And, you know, we're counting our bullets now. Like, not that we're going to try to shoot him or anything, but it, you know, self-defense, we got to make sure that we're...
Should have brought a shotgun.
Yeah, we should have brought a shotgun. We didn't bring a shotgun.
What do you say, Will? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, well, my thoughts are like normal. You know, it's not the paranormal that necessarily scares me. It's the real stuff. It's like the people. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's either a person walking around the woods that is that shouldn't be out there, or it actually is a Bigfoot or some sort of big animal, and that's scarier than, you know, a ghost or something like that. Because that'll actually hurt us.
Yeah.
So this could be our final video. Who knows?
Yeah, it may never get posted. Megan, what are you thinking?
Crap.
Oh, crap.
He's right. That's what I'm thinking. I mean,
Getting a little intense, huh?
yep.
Yeah. You know, this is going to be so awesome because it is the ultimate uncontrolled environment, which are my favorite investigations. These dark, windy roads in the middle of nowhere where some lonely ghost wanders along the road, and anything can happen from paranormal activity to real people. And this is like expounding upon that times 10. Like, we're out here in these woods that are not only haunted by possible human spirits, a wailing woman that's heard out in the woods, from a graveyard that's nearby, to sightings of some kind of cryptozoological creature, Bigfoot perhaps, something that was camouflaged that kind of walked into the woods, and anything can happen at any moment, and we're out there all night.
Jeez.
And we got some sausage to cook over the fire, so I'm looking forward to that too. Hopefully we have the coffee pot.
Oh, shoot. I hope we have the coffee pot. If not, we're going to be using the toilet paper as a coffee filter.
Oh, yeah.
And boiling the grounds in
Yeah. We're going to rig up a water bottle, poke some holes in the bottom of it, put the coffee down in there, and put the like you said, the toilet paper down in there, brew the water, and kind of do like a French press type thing.
Yeah, we'll see how that works.
That'll work good. That'll be good. So, pretty interesting drive up here, huh?
Yeah.
Really,
Jeez.
like in the middle of nowhere, up on this mountain.
We drove to the middle of nowhere to meet them. And then we drove an additional 20, 30 minutes further into the middle of nowhere. That was crazy.
Yeah, eventually the pavement ended and it's all dirt road.
Yeah. We were on the top of a mountain.
Yeah, so you're getting dive bombed over there, huh?
Yeah, I'm getting dive bombed. My tent is finally set up though.
There are a good bit of bugs out here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm glad we brought the rappel.
That one. Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
see them flying around, got all kinds of orbs.
Yeah, you gotta film like the 7 huge bugs that are attacking my tent.
Yeah, let's go over there and do that.
For sure. All right, there's one. See him?
Oh yeah, look at that thing. Man, that's a big beetle. Ooh, he's gone under there. Looking for an alternate route, perhaps. I like how your tent's got those LED lights on
Oh,
it
it's
there.
great. Yeah, you can easily see inside, no light.
Yeah, look at that.
That's on high. It has a high, low, and medium.
Man, you're sleeping in style tonight. That's gonna be better than that 3-star hotel in Danville, I think.
I think it's gonna be less bugs. There he is. See him?
I heard him.
Hear him?
I heard him.
There's like 4 of them.
Yeah, there he is. He's right here.
Look,
Whoa.
he's attacking the light.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Whoa. Oh, he's on my shirt.
He's on you?
Oh, whoa. Look. Let's see if I can get this guy off here. I can't film him, get him off this. Oh, he's got quite a grip. Oh.
What the hell is happening?
Here, take this light. So we didn't just run from bugs.
No. We beat him.
Right. We did not run. We're out here looking for
We didn't
Bigfoot
run like
and
little
ghosts.
girls.
No.
With 4 big bugs.
That's right.
They don't have those in Hampton Roads.
No.
They don't exist.
Though mosquitoes do get that big down in Pocosin sometimes.
That's true. That's true.
But they don't buzz like that.
no.
That thing had like an armor on it. Like I went to get it off my shirt, it was latched on. Like my shirt was
These
coming
are
off with that thing.
military grade bugs.
They are. I think we got the fire going here, that's for sure.
Yeah. Feel that in against my back.
So we're out here in the woods in Russell County, and it's about 1 in the morning at this point. We've been sitting by the campfire all night, talking, waiting for Bigfoot to perhaps find interest in our conversation and come forward. but we've also gone and done quite a few EVP sessions throughout the woods at an old cemetery that's up the hill. And Megan did an EVP session with us. I saw her over here somewhere. There she is. And I gotta say that this is gonna be a pretty cool video. It's gonna be an independent video, separate of the gas grub and ghosts, where we put together a video just of this investigation because we took so much footage here. What are your thoughts of this place so far, though?
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear something.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of creepy out here.
It is. It is
A little
creepy
bit.
out here. And I think we got some interesting stuff in reviewed some of the audio recordings that we took. Will and I went up to this old graveyard up the hill and stopped at another location where they hear this wailing woman.
Mm-hmm.
Got some interesting clips. I'm looking
Yeah?
forward to that evidence review.
I know. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to going up there again.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So, might hang out by this nice campfire for a little bit if you can kind of see it in the background there. Or did it go out? No, it's there. It's somewhere over there. But there it is. There it is. Right there.
There it is.
Yeah. So we're going to hang out by that campfire a little more. Perhaps do some Bigfoot calls, some wood knocks.
Yeah. I would like that to happen.
And then go back up to that cemetery where earlier we were perhaps told to get out.
We're going to go back in.
We're going back in.
We're going back in.
Because we were wondering, like, with being told to get out, we're not sure if this woman wanted us out because she didn't know who we were, or if she was trying to warn us about something. If something is keeping her here, if something is causing her problems, and she doesn't want us to succumb to whatever is happening,
Right.
she's warning us, get out before something bad happens to you.
That's unsettling.
That's an
bit.
unsettled, yeah,
Yeah.
it is. But
But
we need more answers.
that's what we're here
we
for.
We really do, exactly.
that's what we do.
Bigfoot, ghosts.
Little people walking around like me.
There we got a little frog. He's checking out the lantern there. And there he is. Yeah, he's just chilling there. Maybe he's eating some bugs off the lantern.
Could be.
Definitely hearing some movement over here. And the whole time we've been around the campfire talking, something. How would you describe that, Megan?
I'm just hearing sticks breaking like somebody's walking
Yeah.
this whole night.
Yeah.
Around
it's-
us.
It's weird. And earlier, when we did those Bigfoot calls, that was some stuff.
That was some stuff.
Yeah, I'm hoping the audio on the camera picked that up
I hope
because
so,
something was
too.
out there making
Talk-
some noise.
Yeah. They were all, I mean, it just sounded like a group of people talking, sort of. It was loud.
Yeah, like when we come over here, you don't hear it.
Yeah.
I think we just walk. I want to go up there where you guys went.
Oh, you talking that old cemetery?
Yeah,
Oh, let's do it.
let's do it.
All right.
We're not here to harm you. We don't want to disturb you.
We were here a little bit earlier, and we heard somebody humming, what we thought was somebody humming. Can you tell us who that was?
Can you tell us your name? Is your name Mary?
Oh, hello, Mary. Maybe. If your name's Mary, can you do that again?
Are you here? I won't hurt you. It's Janet.
If you're willing to talk to us using that device with the red light on it, could you come near it? Make it turn green again?
someone hurt you?
All right. So here we are. We hiked up the hill a bit.
I think I'll hike to the woods and find somewhere to bury my people. Here, this place looks good.
It's quite a hike up here, that's for sure.
Oh,
But pretty cool just to come upon this little graveyard. Well, the stones seem to be a little older. Megan, if you set that where we had it before,
where?
was right in front of this little stone right here.
Okay.
And that's where we're getting responses. Okay,
Is that a footstone?
I believe so.
The footstone for the one up there. Drinking and taking the cycle again, and then like having to pee, especially now the
All right.
I need light.
So what do you got there, Megan?
Chicken.
Where does one find chicken out in the middle of nowhere?
Right there.
We're getting ready to roast up some of these sausages from Aldi's, and I gotta say,
Not really sure where I put this.
they look pretty good. You put it over the fire. What do you mean?
Oh, this.
Oh, you gotta eat
I
that
don't
while you're
want that.
roasting. You gotta eat that while you're roasting the sausage.
I don't wanna.
We kind of had some power outages last night, and by that I mean like our phones died. And all these gas grub and ghost videos I record on my phone.
Oh yeah.
So it died last night, but we really did a lot of video using the 4K camera because I wanted to put it together into a separate video. So this investigation will be available as a separate video. And I think there was some cool stuff, especially
Yeah, a lot
both
of
times
cool
up to that
stuff.
little graveyard.
Mhm.
That was neat. But we stayed up well into the night, and there were some strange things that happened. But all in all, I mean, it's a pretty peaceful place.
Yeah.
You can hear that the rig from the strip mining, is it coal mining that they're doing over there?
Yeah.
And you can hear that all the time. I can't imagine if they turned that off, how it would sound, like all the sounds you'd be able to hear throughout the woods and stuff, because you have that in the background. Imagine without that.
Jeez. Yeah, because you can hear a lot already without that going, and it's really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably can't tell on the camera, but yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah, and it's way over there. Way over.
Miles.
Yeah, but this is definitely a cool area. I don't get any bad vibes from it. I mean, I'm not a psychic or anything like that, you know? But I don't get any bad vibes. Would I camp here by myself? Maybe if I had one other person with me. You know what I mean? But probably
Yeah.
not by myself.
No, not when you hear boo-boos running around.
Yeah, Big
Yeah,
Boo Boo.
Big boo-boo.
He's this big bear, a 600-pound black bear. That's a big black bear. And they fed him, you know, from the time he was little, I guess. So he comes around looking for food every once in a while. And I didn't want to be that food,
Yeah,
you
no.
know?
Or if
So-
you didn't have food and he gets mad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want Big Boo-boo getting mad at us.
But fortunately, we had some sausages out there. Could have chucked them out into the woods and, you know, maybe ran the other direction while Boo Boo's chasing the sausage. But we roasted up some sausages last night. The people who invited us out here to investigate this land, they actually brought a bucket of KFC. So around 4 in the morning, I put some of that KFC on a stick and cooked it up over the fire. And I gotta say, campfire KFC, if you've never tried it, you got to.
It just brings out the herbs and spices.
It does. It does. Whatever Colonel's secret seasoning is, I mean, it comes out over the campfire. It really accentuates the flavor. And it kind of crisps the outside a little more, makes it a little extra crispy. You can kind of blacken it around the edges. Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's going to be a staple at all of our campfires now, is KFC.
KFC.
Yep.
That should be. It should be. But we're breaking down our camp over here. And like I said, getting ready to get on the road. I think we might have some beans for breakfast before we go. And then we'll see what we can find as far as a pilot, a place to get a burrito or something like that.
Oh yeah, beans and burritos. It's going to be a great trip home.
Took me a minute because this can opener didn't come with instructions, and I'm used to the old metal ones that you ram in there and kind of, you know, saw around the edges. But this one, it looks like this. See, it's got this little like loose blade there. And what you got to do is get this blade down into the side, and then there's a little area right there where you can kind of lock it in and get that under the lip of the can right there, see? And then you can just kind of come around, and it actually opens pretty well. And you just got to kind of work your way around the sides of it there. But this can opener, I don't remember how much it was. I know it's another thing that was made by Coleman, which of course I prefer for camping products. Got it at Taylor's Do It Center. So it's handy because it's compact, and if we're doing backpacking and stuff like that, well, I guess if we're doing backpacking, we're probably not bringing a bunch of cans. But if we managed to bring a bunch of cans and didn't have room for a can opener that was a little bigger, like the normal size ones, then we could bring this smaller can opener and open our cans while we're hiking down the trail with it. It is. It's multifunctional. The best part about having a can of beans is you don't need any cookware to cook it. You just put the can on the stove and heat it up. Now, I gotta say, this is not recommended. Yeah, definitely open the top first. But even with the top open, it's highly discouraged that you cook beans like this, because some of the toxins and lead or something like that from the can gets cooked into the beans, and it's somewhat toxic for people. So don't try this at home.
I got the Irish butter.
Quite a thing right there.
And then
Find out what it is.
It's cheaper.
and then it's
Will's
got
gonna
your own
use his
spices in there. I was like,
outdoorsman
okay.
skills
So, but
to determine exactly what kind of centipede this is.
mixed with olive oil and stuff. Normally, it's this.
Look at him just crawling
Brazilian
along.
Steakhouse one. So I was like, oh, this probably has a good blend of spices. So I put that.
Extra protein.
Steaming. Will got a lot of the liquid on his at the top there.
Those are some good beans. It's really good.
It's got some good flavor. Like, I did taste a little bit while I was cooking it to make sure it was hot. And I gotta say, it's some good
It's
stuff.
really good.
What is this again? Dakota's Pride Grill Style Southern Barbecue. Slightly spicy, slow cooked beans, and we cooked it slow again on the Coleman Peak stove. So we got a couple of guns here that we're gonna shoot, and the first one is a Taurus 357. The second one is a Taurus 410. And the third one is a Taurus 38 Special.
Isn't that funny? We all got Tauruses.
So that is interesting that we all have those.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get some targets up here and see what kind of damage we do. So on Megan's recommendation, I'm gonna put on this Ear Pro
Good idea.
because she said this thing can do some damage to the eardrums if you don't have your ears protected. Apparently it's got quite a kick.
Pull the hammer back.
410.
Gotta pull that, huh?
Gotta pull the hammer back.
Oh, okay. Not sure I hit the can.
Get closer.
Okay, a little closer.
Doesn't have.
Okay, a can fell, but it might have been from the sound.
I like it though.
Whoa!
Nice, both of them.
That took out 2 cans.
Spray.
Jeez. Hey, let's go up.
That
let's go
wasn't
up
a
and see
bad
what kind of
kick on
damage
that
it
thing.
did.
That was much less than what I was expecting.
It's big, but it's not as bad. I think that 350. Oh, 357 could be worse.
Whew! Entry point,
Clean through.
exit point. Woo! Nothing.
Finish it off, Will. Unless you guys want to.
It was a little closer that
A
time.
little closer.
I think so.
Oops. I gotta pick this up.
And these things, they're like shotgun shells. Let's take a look at that.
Stick those in
So, what's in here? Like buckshot?
It's a buckshot with a little wad, so you get a hole and you get the spray. Get closer.
Yeah. Get point blank range.
You got 3 more, man.
Embarrassing. Closer.
Aim lower, maybe. It might be kicking up and shooting over them.
Yeah, get those cans, Will. Go punch it. Punch it. There you go. There you go. You got to stick to the guns. You know what I mean? You got to stick to the guns that you're born with.
That's right. Not used to these.
Yay! I like this one.
I'm going to shoot the 38 special. Okay, it's got some hollow point ammunition in it. So we're going to see what that might do to the cans.
No, that's
Got it. So Will, shooting these 2 guns, which one would you say had the least recoil?
The least recoil was the one that we just shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the 38
I felt like that
special.
one
It
didn't as
did. It
much.
had very little recoil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan's, I think, had the most, at least to me. I think yours is probably the loudest. Either yours or that one was probably the loudest. I don't
Yeah.
know. Probably because I didn't have headphone or earphones on that
Probably
one.
not.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when I first shot
It's
that
like
with
a dork.
headphones on, I could barely hear it.
I know.
You know, and then you take the headphones off,
You're
my
like,
ears
wow.
are still ringing.
Yeah, it's still both of them.
Don't try that at home.
No kids. And yeah, I guess rifles are for me. I can't do handguns.
Handguns are tough, though.
Yeah.
They are. So we're stopped here at our favorite gas station near Abingdon, Virginia, Big John's. And Big John's has been a beacon of light, I have to say. The one time we were camping up here at Hidden Valley, like 18 miles to empty, and we made it to Big John's just in time to get some gas. And today we're riding down the road, and I had to go to the bathroom pretty bad, to the point where I was about to pull over. And then all of a sudden we see Hidden Valley, and we know Big John's is only moments down the road. And Big John's has some good food. Let's take a look at what we got here.
Got a 4-piece Chinder set.
Oh
with some
yeah.
mac and cheese. And check this out. I don't know any other place that does this. But they bread their potato wedges and fry it up.
They do have some good potato
Yeah.
wedges here. Yeah.
So good.
Megan, what do we got?
Biggest
Whoa!
chicken sandwich I've ever
Look
seen.
at that! Is a big chicken sandwich.
It's huge.
You gonna take an obnoxious bite out of that thing?
I can try. How far is it going?
Jeff, look at this. You think that's a chicken tender, right?
Right.
No, that's potato.
Really?
That is a potato wedge.
These are like chicken fried potato wedges.
Yeah. They're so...
And you got the sandwich over here. What is,
I did.
Is the sandwich like a couple of tenders on a bun, or is
It's
it
like a couple of
patty?
big chunks of tender on a bun. Yeah, they were so big that my chicken was falling off on the car.
Oh
So
man!
yeah,
And I got a favorite of mine here at Big John's. Big John's pickled eggs.
Oh god.
Don't stop here without getting some. They're gonna go good with those beans I had this morning.
So at Big John's, they have this amazing banana pudding parfait. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this. I think you have to rip this open, pull this up. Oh yeah. There you go. Oh, gotta get the spirit open. Sorry. So let's go ahead and look at the consistency. So when you shake it, it has that little jiggle, that little parfait jiggle that goes with it. Look at the layering. You have some breadcrumbs down here. You got some breadcrumbs up here. It's great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dig into it.
That thing does look amazing.
Make sure I get no.
They're not breadcrumbs.
Into it.
Oh, it's pretty damn good.
That is great. It's delicious. The banana pudding part of it, they use like banana pudding and whipped cream with some what is that? Wafers.
Now, does it have actual chunks of banana in it?
It does not.
Ah, okay.
That's how they get away with it, by using the banana pudding.
Right.
Here at Sheets, and we're at the point where, you know, we kind of wanted to get a milkshake, but it's very close to dinner time.
It is.
So we got to determine what to do here. I think we're going towards milkshake, let that digest, and then hopefully down the road make one more stop for something that's going to be a little more substantial. Because I always like the main course. I came in here determined I'm going to get the main course, but then I saw this.
All right, so any size milkshake, $3.99 or less. So we'll go in here, look at these flavors that they have. Or, if none of these pique your interest, you can build your own, which I think is what I'm going to do.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I want
Build
like
your
the mint
own.
cookies and cream, and I think I'm going to get some brownie bits in it.
Ooh.
And maybe dark chocolate swirl. Whipped cream.
And then some fries.
I don't know about that.
Okay. I thought there might be a little bit more on the build menu, but I'm going to
Yeah.
take a look and see what I can come up with. All right, so here's my milkshake. With all that stuff I put in there, I guess it's all blended in there together.
It is.
I don't remember seeing the option for whipped cream.
I
If I did,
don't.
I definitely would have got it.
For
because
some reason.
yours, I got to say, looks slightly better.
Look at that thing. That's dark chocolate drizzle all inside there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. What do we got over here? You two got the same thing? What'd you get, Megan?
I have a banana and coconut little smoothie.
Ooh, that sounds healthy.
Very good.
It's healthy.
Not
What
much
you
of a
got?
chocolate.
I got peanut butter and added some banana to it. Although I will say the peanut butter overshadows the banana. I don't
I
really
can see
taste
that.
the banana at all.
The peanut butter does overshadow everything because I added peanut butter to mine.
Yeah.
But then again, I got Reese's peanut butter cups, peanut butter, and chocolate in there, and fudge. So,
So yeah, it probably tastes like peanut butter.
time to do the obnoxious drink.
Oh, I don't know if you want to do that.
Wow, that went down like 3 inches.
That's a good shake.
So here at this Love's, where are we?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Where are
Here
we?
at this Love's in the middle of nowhere, it gave you the option of making your own iced coffee. So it recommended filling up your cup halfway with ice and then putting in the mild coffee. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
I never thought to do that before, actually.
Me neither.
But yeah, this is the first gas station in a while where I've seen that you can make your own coffee. Like you can actually go up and dispense everything, grab your own creamer and all that stuff.
You don't have to use the touchscreen.
Don't have to use touchscreen. Wow.
I've recently learned that there's two types of iced coffee. There's the iced coffee that's brewed hot and you put the ice in it,
Yeah.
and then there's the iced coffee that's brewed cold. And apparently there's a difference in taste. Any idea why there's a difference in taste with the two types of coffees?
Just in the way that it's brewed, and then, you know, you've got different flavors of coffee anyways, but the cold brew, I've never liked.
Yeah. Yeah, I like hot coffee, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I do.
If
But,
if I'm gonna do it, I like hot coffee with ice in it.
right,
That's how I like it.
right.
Because I feel like it has more of that coffee flavor. Like you were saying earlier, the difference between a dark roast and a mild roast.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. When it's cold brew, it seems like it doesn't have as much caffeine.
Right. Yeah, I could see that. But on that note, we're almost back. It's coming up on nighttime, as you can see. So it's getting dark out. And it's been quite an adventure this weekend, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Those motorcycles came in right at the perfect time. So, as I was saying, quite an adventure this weekend.
Quite an adventure from
yeah.
demons to ghosts to cemeteries to Sasquatch, everything.
Everything.
Aliens,
Yeah, it was a very
Strip mining?
versatile weekend.
Children screaming.
children screaming.
Yeah.
What was the children screaming one?
Well,
The young girls.
Yeah.
Oh, the girl, yeah.
And the
Well-
children.
and the
And the children. That part wasn't in the video, though. But nonetheless, I'm looking forward to going back and going over the evidence a little more thoroughly, seeing what we got. We played some interesting EVPs last night at the campsite that Will found. So that video from the camping last night, that's going to be a separate video with an evidence review and everything. So we're looking forward to getting that out
So
there.
check that one out. That's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Definitely. So thanks for joining us on this episode of Gas, Grub, and Ghosts. Until next time, I'm Jeff.
I'm Will.
I'm Linda.
I'm Megan.
There's much more to see in the dark.